Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where we currently have this really awkward situation where Memnonia is just kind of appearing everywhere. They've got this up here, they've got this up here, and we would like to take all of their stuff. The question is, do we think we can? Because we're going to have some issues, I think, with our aggressive expansion. We'll see what our options are. We've got prosperity here, and we are going to definitely take some stability. That sounds great. I would also really like to perform a divine sacrifice right now. That is going to be very valuable later. So we're going to eliminate Memnonian forces here, and that will be absolutely fine. Where else is Memnon? Well, they're up over here for sure, and we're on our way there, but we'll see what ends up happening with that. That did not stack wipe. Okay. Well, we're going to take this over. I don't even know how they get there. It has to be through some sort of an event. That is not how colonization in this game works. So they must be doing that through some form of event, which is definitely intriguing. So at this point, if we were to separate piece Memnonia, we would definitely look to take over a lot of their stuff, right? There's this up here that we would not really need to take, but if we were to take all of this, that would be 32 AE on its own. And then they've got this up here that would need to be taken. But then we would make them be our vassal, which would bring this up to 50 right there. So that is definitely concerning. And tribal vassals can't even be annexed, right? They could change it over. So we could make them be our tributary. And honestly, I'm going to do this. So we're just going to finish that. So we take almost all of Memnon, or rather Memnonia, and they still have this up here, and they have this. But they're our tribal, or rather they're our tributary. So that sounds good. Now we're going to ticket a day, and we are going to go to these guys. Well, we actually have to do this like so. So, Cretenzia is definitely, let's reset this for right now. So this is a white piece. So this would all be Judean. I would love to take all of this over. Every single thing that they have here. That would also be, wait, we only got 34 aggressive expansion for Memnon? That's interesting. And then, where is Khartoum? That is apparently not a valid treaty for us to grab that. So, where is that exactly? Well, let's do this. Khartoum. So, that's this up here. I see. This is because we grabbed a bunch of these separately. Okay. So I want to make sure that we are grabbing, let's just reset this. Yeah, this is back to a white piece. And we are going to grab everything out over this way. I want to make sure to grab these by capital. What? Selecting that apparently makes us forget our whole thing. Okay, that's exciting. So let's grab this, then this, then this, then this, then this, like that. So that'll be 50 AE. This is going to put us really high on the aggressive expansion. Really high. We'll be able to drop some of it, but that's going to be insane. Okay, so we're going to lose half a point here and half a point here. That's understood. And Memnonia being our vassal means that they are going to be probably continuing to take over territories out over here. They're going to continue their colonization, hopefully. And that would be good. We're going to call down Esther and convert some pops over. But we need to chill. There is no doubt about that. We absolutely do need to chill. I'm going to put this guy in over here. We have a scorned family. That's understood. Now, we're going to need to go into our administration here. And I want to make sure that all of these provinces are set to automatically trade. Like that. Okay. Then I want to sort by religious unity. This is fine to be where it's at. This is good. This is fine. This is mediocre. I would really prefer that to be on cultural assimilation. This is whatever. Converting here isn't really necessary. We'll move that over to cultural assimilation. This is okay. This is fine. And this should be, yeah, this is where that has to be, unfortunately. This is going to need to be on harsh treatment, most likely. So we'll do that. And then this guy, that's again probably going to have to be on harsh treatment for right now. I'd like this to be on religious conversion for the moment. This can be on religious conversion. This would definitely be on religious conversion. This is 0.21 and 0.27. I'm going to move this to religious conversion. That's very borderline. So that sounds good. Religious here. This should probably remain where it's at. Religious. And I'm going to leave harsh treatments. Everything down here should absolutely be on religious conversion. So something like that. Okay. So we're going to have crazy amounts of aggressive expansion here. So we need to deal with that. We have untiring devotion, and we need to immediately disband our levies. There we go. Not all of these disbanded. Still not all of them. Now they're all disbanded. Okay, perfect. So that looks good. We have a crazy amount of gold right now. So we need to invest that money into mines and farming settlements. So that's going to be getting all of these going. And then for farming settlements, that's a whole lot of them. Okay. So we got a bunch of them going, but we need a lot more. So that is understood. Now the question is, are the Ptolemaics going to break their alliance with us? They're not happy about our aggressive expansion. I'm going to improve relations with them. That's hopefully going to offset that somewhat. We'll see. I feel like we're still a very valuable ally for them, so hopefully they won't do that, but we absolutely need to chill here. We're losing half a point a month, which is a lot, actually. Why are we losing so much? Rab Shagrir is the majority of it. Interesting. Well, we have a civic perk available, and we're going to grab holdings income. That'll be fine. And I want to continue to build all these rural structures. That's going to be very important. So yeah, crazy amount of aggressive expansion that absolutely needs to be dealt with, and you can see just how much stability we're losing right now because of that aggressive expansion. It's a lot. 0.62 currently. Our divine sacrifices are offsetting it a little bit, but definitely not very much. So, I mean, 0.52 aggressive expansion loss per month, though, is huge. So that is absolutely noted. We'll be able to get rid of that relatively quickly. I mean, it'll be a while. We absolutely do need to chill here. Cool. So a lot of farming settlements here. Our martial advances have gone up. So we know that we were working in here to go down this direction, right? So we can grab centralized comites, and that'll be fine. And then the question is, do we want to grab shady connections into espionage? The answer is probably. Census data would be good too. No doubt about that. So that is absolutely for sure. For right now, things seem to be surprisingly stable for the moment. I don't expect that to be the case forever. These are almost all going up, but not Sinai. Okay. 225 gold for 3 stability is a lot of gold. It'll have to do. We're going to lose the stability in a few months anyway, so I'm not that concerned about it. Our stability is going to be rough. No doubt about it. But we're losing aggressive expansion incredibly quickly here. So we got everything we wanted out of that war, and as long as we're able to chill here, that looks good. So we need a new Rob Erakut, and we're going to put in, there's a scorned family, but we're going to put this guy in. That'll be fine for now. And all of these rural structures are going to take a while to build. So let's get another farming settlement going. We've got the money now, and that will be wonderful. So the Ptolemaics have definitely raised their opinion of us a little bit. The aggressive expansion opinion has gone down by 2. So that's very good. And the improved relations have come up quite a lot as well. They've come up by like 9. So I think we're going to be okay on this front. We need a new rope, and we're definitely going to put in this guy. What does that even do? Okay, health? Sure. A group of new citizens from the Ptolemaic kingdom has appeared in Erascum looking for new homes. They've been allowed to leave and sent with best wishes from their monarch to our ruler. We will be ever closer. I'm not going to give them gold. That's a lot of money. We need the gold. So that is fine for now. We definitely need a lot of money, but we will take their gold. The Ptolemaics are still quite happy with us, despite our aggressive expansion, so I'm very happy about that. And despite the fact that we vassalized their ally, which is definitely awkward. Definitely awkward. So if we go in here, we can see that covert actions, relation actions, they're in a state of truce. Yeah, they're a tributary. So we're hoping that, like TASM, they shift over from being a tributary into being a client state. That would be absolutely wonderful for us. We should probably consider improving opinion here, and I'm going to do that. So we're going to get that going. I wonder what our opinion is like with Arados, plus 100, and with Yamnat, plus 148. Are we progressing this? We are. Okay, beautiful. So that looks good. So Arados, our opinion is fine. I'm not too upset with. That seems okay. Let's certainly get ourselves another... Wait, was that a mine able to be built? It was. Let's get that going. Okay. So that looks good. Lots of mines, lots of farming settlements. That is all very, very good. And this is all being developed down over in this area. So that looks wonderful. We are very, very happy to get those going. Oh, a mine up over here. Nice. So that is absolutely wonderful. Not too much going on up this way right now because our money is all being funneled into our new areas, but this is looking very, very good. Let's get another farming settlement. We are getting close to getting all of those completed, but we knew that there was going to be a large outlay of gold in this area. Oh, we should turn down our fort maintenance. That'll save us like 2 gold per month. I love it. So that looks good. We have dropped down to 75 aggressive expansion, so that is definitely looking good. No doubt about that. So we want that to get down under 50. And we want it to be a lot further before we actually do anything. But what are we going to do? Like, Kush is our vassal. Memnonia is our vassal. Kinda is our vassal, right? No. But we can declare on them now. Now that Memnonia settled this. So that is definitely interesting. We can get that out of here. And we're in a good spot. No doubt about that. I do want to get another farming settlement going as soon as we have this month tick. There we go. Only about 5 of these left. That is really, really nice. Ooh, our citizens are euphoric. That gives us 227.82 more gold. I like it. And we're going to invest that immediately here. Beautiful. 4 left. So that's absolutely fantastic. We are dropping our aggressive expansion a fair amount. That is reducing that integrated culture happiness malice, which is great. And our monthly political influence malice as well. But yeah, this is definitely something that needs to be dealt with. That loyalty of subject states, not amazing. Actually, we could take a look at our subject states here. Where do we see those at? Diplomacy subjects. There we go. Okay, so what focus are we interested in here? Well, I'm kind of just okay with these existing in their current state. I'm not really interested in messing with them too much. I want to get these farming settlements built. We've only got 3 more of them to do. So those are going to be done very, very swiftly. That sounds great. And then we're going to get back to work on our urban development, because that absolutely needs to happen. You can see here that we had our research efficiency drop because we took all of that. It's as a percentage, right? So it's because of our number of integrated culture pops. So that's certainly noted. Okay, so that is fine. We're currently making about 150 research points per month, so that definitely could be brought up, and we'll be working on that. As far as making our way down here goes, we are quite a ways away from getting down there. No doubt about that. We can, however, get another farming settlement right now. 2 to go. Beautiful. So that's looking fantastic. We are seeing really, really good development down over this way. A lot of those have finished, and we've come up to 42 gold per month. That's definitely better, but it's not exactly where we want to be. I'd like to be up over 100. So that is our current goal. I'm hoping to get that up over 50 by the time we're out of our aggressive expansion. We'll see how that goes. Our aggressive expansion drops faster the higher up it is. So that is definitely noted. So we're able to get these last couple farming settlements done very, very soon here. I'm noting our current stability issues. Aggressive expansion is still the majority of that. So that is absolutely noted. And that's not helping because that's dropping our research points. So yeah, that's definitely going to be a thing that we want to deal with. We've got another farming settlement that we can build here, and then we've only got one left in our new territories. So that sounds great. I'm wondering about the province loyalty over here. Yeah, that's not surprising. We are going to get some conversion done here, I'm sure. It's actually converting pretty quickly. Okay. I would like to get some more conversion speed eventually, and that would mean going in, like, here and going to, like, ban witchcraft, and then down to, like, formulaic worship. That would be a very big deal, and that would be great. We're not too far away from being able to do that, but we're not quite there yet. Oh, right, we were heading down towards 0. I forgot about that. Okay, that's definitely something that I want to be doing, so we're going to head down there. A minor addendum. Excellent. So we can trade 10 political influence for 6 stability. This is a great deal, and that will help our stability quite a lot. We're absolutely interested in doing that. So we've got the gold now for our final farming settlement. We'll get that put in. And then the question is just, do we have a blacksmith or enclosure to put in? And I don't think we do. I think those go where the farming settlement and mine would go. And in my opinion, farming settlements and mines are just better. So I don't see a reason to build an enclosure or a blacksmith when we could build a mine or a farming settlement. So Yemnut's integration is proceeding. It's expected to be done in 14 years. That's not so bad. So once that gets finished, that's going to be a big swing for us, for sure. We want to maintain Arados as a buffer against Armenia. Armenia is 4698, and we are... What is our power level? 3332. Oh, wow, we've actually come up a lot, but we're still not really a match for Armenia. With the Ptolemaics, we are. We're actually almost on par with the Ptolemaics now. So that's cool. We're a major power. The Ptolemaics, are they a great power? No, they're a major power. Rome is a great power. Fair enough. So Rome is, of course, roaming up here. That's normal things for Rome to be doing. They're just doing Rome things. And yeah, there's no blacksmith, no enclosure, no mine, no farming settlement. So at this point, I want to come in up over here and look at, say, Damascus. I'd like to build additional buildings here, but nothing to be done there. So this city is not going to be really a thing. This one, though, this one we can absolutely put a library in, which we would be delighted to do. We've got this here. We would like to put a library in there, but that's not going to be an option. There was this city up over here, right? Yes. I want to put in a court of law here. Here, there's not too much to be done other than just wait for additional buildings. Building slots are going to be needed. Okay, religious advances have gone up. That is absolutely noted. So this is dates here. We did want to turn this into a research city eventually, but I want to check through our existing research cities for locations like this, where we can put in a library. So that'll be okay. No tax office here. We can put in a library here. And then these are settlements, but we do have this city here where we could put in a tax office. We'll get there. So we're going to grab Marine Auxilia here, I should say. And then Religious Board, and then 0 is the idea. So that'll give us that citizen output and country, same religion, happiness, as well as 4 free province investments. And then we're going to go back over here and start making our way down this way. That's the idea, anyway. Cool. So we do need to put in a tax office here. There we go. And then up over this direction, we want to start developing this city. So we're going to need some gold for that. 126 to build the citizen district. Sack of the Esther Temple by Armenia. We will remember that crime, for sure. That's very rude. Can this guy cover the cost? Yes, he can. And that is fantastic. So we are already down to 63 aggressive expansion. Now, that's still too much. We don't want to go to war at this time, but that's a significant improvement. And we can see that the Ptolemaics have recovered a lot. Tutor needed. I don't know that we care that much. Yeah, the Ptolemaics have recovered a whole lot. So that looks good. No problem there. And we are just going to continue to build up these territories. So I want to get ourselves specifically, I want to come down over, where was that? 10 of 11 here. We absolutely want to put in a court of law there then. Beautiful. We just got a building slot there. That is amazing. So here we want to continue to build up, but that is fine for right now. So looking at this, we're at 136. This is definitely going to be increasing, but the reason we're struggling to increase it right now is our integrated culture pops are going up at about the same rate our research rate is. So we're getting a lot more monthly research in terms of raw points, but our research efficiency isn't changing all that much. So that is definitely noted. Have your will then. Okay, so I do want to come in over here and put in an additional citizen district. That would be wonderful. We're currently making 46 gold per month, and there's still a lot of these farming settlements finishing, so that number is going to continue to increase for a little bit here. I think we might be able to make 50 by the time we drop below 50 aggressive expansion, maybe. But we're not really focusing on gold production right now. We're focusing on research point production, which is kind of the same thing in a weird sort of roundabout way, but not exactly. So we're going to get another citizen district here as soon as we have the gold. And then we're going to start putting in noble districts as well. So that definitely needs to get going. And the current civilization level here is maxed, so this is understood. As soon as we finish this construction, though, that's going to start going up. So that looks great. There's a lot of freemen out here, no doubt about it. They do produce tax, so that is definitely noted. But I'm quite pleased with our manpower production, and our taxation is okay. I'm not too concerned about that either. So this seems good. Okay, this guy's mobilizing his forces. Whatever. That's probably not going to cause any significant issues. Should be okay. I would definitely like to build the 2 additional libraries here, but this is still disloyal. And it's not going up very much. Okay. Mostly due to governor corruption, but that's fine. We're 90% Israelite and 33% Hebrew. I want to take a look at how we're doing on that cultural assimilation. 0.14. Because it's not Israelite religion. Okay. That's unfortunate. But let's grab our import value here. That'll be fine. And right down over here, of course, I want to put in an additional noble district. So that'll be wonderful. We'll get this city developed eventually. We're currently producing 2.56 research here. If we look at, say, Jerusalem, this is producing 28.08 research. That's a very significant amount of research. That is, what, like an 1/8 of our total? Something like that? So that's definitely a lot. This is producing 2 research right now. And if we look at why, it's because we only have 15 pops here. We definitely want to have some pop growth. No doubt about that. But conversion is also very important. We're seeing our stability drop here, but our aggressive expansion is going to go down below 50 quite soon. So I'm very pleased about this situation right now. Things are definitely looking very good for us. I was expecting more problems from taking all of this, to be honest. I was expecting that the Ptolemaics might break their alliance with us, and if that happened, problems would ensue. Luckily, they don't seem so inclined, so that looks good. Population output in Jerusalem is pretty good. 5 stability and 5 tyranny? Actually, I'm going to take the population output in Jerusalem. So that bumps us from 28 to 30. Yeah, it's not bad. So if we go here, we can see we're at 138 research efficiency, 1387 integrated culture pops right now. So that is definitely a thing. Little known city of Adon. Where is that? That is here. Okay. Not a lot going on here. So we could bring in a couple of citizens, a couple of freemen, a couple of slaves. We produce incense here. Okay. I think we'll just bring in the slaves and we'll let them promote to whatever they're going to be. That seems reasonably fine. We'll just start them off as slaves and they'll get pop promoted if they don't need to be slaves. Cool, so that all looks good. Let's get ourselves another noble district going here, but it is time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we're going to wrap up this chill period probably and go after Kinda very soon, I think. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Xenocyte, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge STL, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.